All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Tuesday, October 25th. We're jumping into each and every game on today's slate. I'm going to give you my lean, give you what I'm thinking, give you where my head is at on the game. But like I always tell you guys, make sure to keep an eye on the pinned comment for all of my final plays, what I actually end up rolling with from this video. Keep an eye on the pinned comment, guys. I can't stress that enough. You know, everything I tell you in the video is truly what I'm feeling about the game, but what I'm most confident and what I actually want to ride with, what I'm risking my own money on each and every night, I put in the pinned comment for you guys. So make sure to keep an eye on that. But yeah, we got only 4 games on the NBA slate today. You'll see a couple of the totals in the graphic over here are TBD as of right now. We're recording this the night prior to you guys watching this. We just don't have total lines out there now as of right now, but we have been sticking away from totals to start the year anyways. I think we're 1-1 in totals this season. We're waiting for some more data to be able to throw into the model and to do our research on and whatnot. So fear not, the totals will come in the videos in terms of final plays and stuff like that. But as of right now, we're sticking away from them. But it won't be long until the king of the unders is coming at you with some total plays. But we're going to be looking at mostly spreads in this game. Like I said, 4 games on the slate. Before we jump into any of that, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about Sportsline, the sponsor of the show. Sportsline simulates each and every game 10,000 times. NBA, MLB, NHL, NFL, whatever season it is, whatever sport you like to bet on, Sportsline is there to help you start your research off on the right foot. You get a predicted score, a projected box score. They also have Vegas experts on the site giving their picks for games as well. You can use the link in the description and use code GUYBOSTON when signing up, and you'll get 3 months for $4.99. Promo code GUYBOSTON. It's usually a $25 value, a quarter of the year, $4.99 with that promo code GUYBOSTON. But let's go ahead and jump into this slate here. We got Dallas taking on New Orleans, guys. Pelicans right now 3.5-point dogs here at home. Dallas 1-1 in the season, 2-0 against the spread. New Orleans is 2-1 both straight up and against the spread. I think that these two teams are fairly similar, but what I immediately went to is I look at this injury report for the Pelicans, and it's not looking that great. Brandon Ingram is doubtful for this game with a concussion. Zion Williamson questionable with a hip here. Herb Jones is questionable, and then Lewis Jr. downgraded to out. In terms of Dallas, Bertans and Ntilikina both ruled out for this game, but in terms of those injuries, those are some key players. I mean, obviously Brandon Ingram probably not going to play. Zion's questionable. You wonder if, and it's early to do this, I'm not saying this is a very educated guess, but you wonder if the Pelicans might just punt this game away and not worry about banging up Zion even more if Brandon Ingram isn't a go. So for now, I'm going to lean Dallas here, -3.5. I think that line could go up if both those guys are officially ruled out. So if you are in the market to, you know, gamble on a line, this may be the time to pull it. You may not get better odds with Dallas if you are feeling Dallas here. So I'm going to lean Dallas -3.5. I don't think that this is going to be a high scoring game. So if that helps you guys in your research at all, I think that this game probably sticks to about, you know, 225-ish. I don't know what the total is. Obviously, it's still TBD, but I don't think this is going to be an absolute, you know, 240 type total game. But I'm going to lean Dallas here -3.5. Next game, we have Detroit taking on Washington. Washington 2-1 straight up, 1-1 against the spread. The Pistons here, who are 5-point underdogs on the road, are 1-2 straight up and 2-1 against the spread. The total in this one is 223. Washington, 5 of their last 6 games have gone under, so if you do like the total, I already told you we're probably sticking away from totals here, but 5 out of their 6 games, last 6 games have gone under, and 6 of the last 8 times these two teams played, we've seen them go under. And in terms of a spread here, I think that I might be kind of sort of crazy, but I'm going to lean Detroit. They've kept it to within this line 5 points, 2 games in a row. Both games occurring last year in the month of March. Most recent ones was 100-97. Washington wins, and then Washington 116-113. Washington again wins that one, but both of those games kept within that 5-point range. I think this Wizards team does have some talent. We've seen Porzingis, Kuzma look pretty good this year, but 5 points seems like, you know, Washington could get a little comfortable here, and I think that Detroit may be able to keep this one close. This is a very light lean. This is a pretty trash barrel game for me, so I don't think that I'll have a final play on this game. I'll tell you guys that right now, but in terms of lean, I am going to be looking at the Pistons here, plus the points. All right, guys, before we get into the second part of the video with the 2 West Coast games here, I want to let you guys know the ride of the day, hashtag ride of the day. We've now hit 2 days in a row. I'm going to explain exactly what the hashtag ride of the day is in just a second, but we got to give our shout out where it is due. We had JoJo in the building. Let's pump in some crowd noise. RJ Barrett under 20.5 points, guys. That cashes. We actually hit the team total for the Knicks and the RJ Barrett prop in this one. So great Knicks Orlando game just wrapped up a few minutes ago prior to hitting this record button. RJ Barrett finishes with 20 points. 20 points, so JoJo had us sweating for it. But guys, if you don't know what the hashtag ride of the day is, all you got to use is hashtag ride of the day, and I'll be jumping on board with one person's play in the comments, and you guys will get a shout out, win or loss. If you win, we pump in some crowd noise, we celebrate. If you lose, I should say, you gotta face the womp womp, and no one wants that. So we're 2 days in a row here. We're riding hot, guys. Make sure you use hashtag ride of the day in the comments here. And all right, let's jump into the second half of this slate. We have the Clippers taking on the Thunder. Thunder 0-3, 2-1 against the spread. You know we call them the rumbling, covering Thunder here. They're 10.5-point dogs at home. The Clippers not great against the spread to start the year, 1-2 against the spread, 2-1 straight up. However, last time these two teams played was in April of last year, and LA beat the living snot out of OKC, 138-88. And if you don't think that that's in OKC's brain, you are a certified crazy person. No Paul George in this game, no Marcus Morris in this game. So we're gonna go with the Thunder. The only negative here is that no Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder, it looks like, so he's out too. So we're just hoping that this game can stick within 10 points. I think that the Thunder have a good chance of keeping this game close. They are really good against a spread team. They're at home. We'll sound the cycle alarm. It could be a crazy lean without SGA, but I think that Paul George is super important to this Clippers team, obviously. And they haven't looked absolutely dominant to start the year. They got the win opening night against the Lakers. Or their opening night, I guess I should say, against the Lakers. Sacramento, they beat just by a couple points, and they catch an L to Phoenix, which we were on the right side of. We had Phoenix money line there. I think that this team is good and probably will be good, but 2 straight games they haven't covered in. So we're going to lean OKC here, plus 10.5. Keep an eye on the pin comment to see if that becomes a final play. And next up, and last but not least, Golden State traveling to Phoenix here. Phoenix 1-2 against the spread on the season, 2-1 straight up. Same records apply to Golden State there. Phoenix 2.5-point favorites over the Golden State Warriors here at home. And Golden State has covered the line here 3 out of the last 4 times when playing Phoenix here. So I do like Golden State in this one, plus 2.5. I think anytime you can get Golden State for plus the points, I think that it's going to be worth it. They are 2-1 on the season. Like I said, they haven't been covering that well. Even against Sacramento, they're double-digit closing lines there at -10. They only win that game by 5 points, but I think they're still ramping their starters back up into full minute assortment there. So I think we're going to see the Golden State Warriors get better and better and better, like we have multiple times throughout this run that they've had. So I'm going to go Golden State here, plus 2.5. The only thing that truly does worry me is that this Suns team could be feeling themselves coming off of that Clippers win, and now they're at home, and they're definitely a better defensive team, at least to start the year so far, than the Warriors. So that's the only thing that could talk me off of this play. But as of right now, we are going to lean Golden State plus 2.5. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, use that hashtag ride of the day, and let me know your locks in the comments, guys. Grinding towards 12,000 subscribers. Cannot do it without you guys. Thank you very much. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.